channel. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about postpartum depression and also a little bit about baby blues and just some advice and tips from me. So the first thing I want to say is that absolutely anyone can get postpartum depression and it's not something to be ashamed of. I told myself for so long, if I told someone that I thought I had depression, I'd be a bad mum, people would judge me, and it's not like that at all. I think the quicker that you come to the realization that you've got it, the quicker you can get over it. I just couldn't get along with anyone. I didn't want anyone near my baby. I knew that I felt like that, but I still didn't do anything about it, and the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to get. So mine wasn't to the point where I felt like harming my baby or anything like that. It was just I felt really down in myself, you know. I felt like I was fat, I was ugly, I wasn't a good mum, I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like people were judging me when I went to the shop, and it really gets to you. And I think the sooner that you get help, the sooner you'll get better. So I started feeling a bit down once I realized that the baby blues wasn't going away. So I think I realized that I had it probably 2 months into Wolf's life. So he was about 2 months old, and then I let it drag out till probably 4 months, and that's when I realized, you know, I'm ruining my relationship. He doesn't want to be around me. We were arguing all the time, and it just really started to get to me. I think I went to one session with her, just talking about it and learning about what it was, and I just didn't want to go back. It just made me feel even worse than how I felt at that point. So worked on myself. I spent a lot of time with Wolf. I went for a lot of walks with my friend, where I moved from Brisbane to the Gold Coast to be with my partner so he could be close to work, which is fair enough, but I hated being so far away from my mum and my dad, my sister. I didn't have them close enough to drive down the road and then be there every day. I was spending it at home. I felt so lonely. Wolf was a baby that slept all the time, so, you know, I had a lot of time to myself. They do say when your baby sleeps, you sleep, but that wasn't the case for me. I felt like if I went to sleep, every time I went to sleep, I'd wake up worse. My advice is to keep busy. If he went to sleep, I would clean the house, I would do washing. I would just keep myself busy to keep my mind off how low I was feeling, I guess. Yeah, so I think the main thing that got to me was I didn't know what my purpose was anymore. When I was pregnant, I was so happy. I was making a baby. I'm going to have a little family. You know, it's all going to be great. And then once he was born, I felt like that my job was done. I gave birth to him. I would feed him, bath him, cuddle him, and do everything that he wants, but I felt like I wasn't doing enough. Yeah, I didn't know what my purpose was anymore. Like, I'm a mum now, but now what? What do I do now? What do I do when I need to go back to work? Like, what's my purpose? Am I still going to be working in the same job? Yeah, I just didn't know how to feel, and I waited it out. So I would just spend every day telling myself, today's going to be a good day, we're not going to be sad, we're not going to cry, appreciate your life. You know, you could have it so much worse than what it is. I would tell myself that every morning, and you know, it worked eventually. I'm not as moody, I don't cry as much, I just appreciate a lot more, and I appreciate my partner a lot more. So, you know, he did a lot for me when Wolf was born, and especially coming out of labour. And you know, I did have a tear, so I had a lot of stitches. So I couldn't walk, I couldn't get in the car for a long time. So he helped me with that. He would help me into the car. He was just so good to me, and I think I just did not appreciate that at all. And I just thought, you know, this is just baby blues, you know, and I didn't blame him for why. A lot of women take it out on their baby, but I think I took it out a lot more on him. And I did not realise this until he said it to me. And it opened my eyes a lot more. And he said, you know, you need to go and get help. And that really did help. So yeah, he has been the biggest rock. So a lot of people do not know that I suffered from this. Yeah, I kept this on the down low for until this video now. So the only people that knew was my sister and my best friend and Will. So it's just not something that I want to tell everyone, because I felt like I was such a bad mum, you know. And I want to stress that to all you new mums out there. If you're feeling like your baby blues isn't ending, or you're still feeling sad, or like what you're doing isn't right, go and see someone, because it really does help. Check it out. Even if you, like me, you only go to one session, that's fine. Like, that taught me a lot, that one session. Okay, so I heard a little monkey crying and I thought I'd go check on him, and he's just woken up from his sleep. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is Wolf. I think the way that I felt when I had postpartum depression was, I felt like I was trapped. Like, I felt like I couldn't leave the house. I felt like if I left the house, then everyone was looking at me, laughing at me, and that's not what was happening, you know. And I think you have to remember, when you do have postpartum depression, there's still a world going on outside your house. There's still people working, going to uni, going to school, doing all the things that they do. They're still living their life normally, and you can do that too. I felt like people were trying to mother him. It's just, I have never been as crazy as what I was when I had postpartum depression. Like, I had all these weird thoughts going on in my head. Even if you just talk to your partner, talk to your friends, get it out, because it just all builds up, and then one day you're just gonna crack, and it's horrible. Still do my makeup, do my hair, dress nicely. Like, I would always do that, but it did not change how I felt. I still felt like my world was crumbling around me. I'd be at home by myself and I'd just cry. But I'm so happy now that I'm back to myself. I'm feeling motivated again. Making videos is really helping me as well. It helps me get out what I need to get out, I guess. Yeah, and just knowing that I'm helping other women like me, that makes me feel so much better as well. It is the worst thing to go through, and it feels like it lasts forever. I feel like I've had it for years, but it's only been a couple of months. It's so hard to work through, but once you're through it, it's the best feeling. I'm so proud of Wolf and his dad, you know, for sticking by me and being my #1 supporters. Hey. So shout out to Will if you're watching. We love you very much. We love you. Hey. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. The worst feeling like you're trapped in your own house, and it's so hard to motivate yourself and get out. But yeah, it's all over now, and I am so happy I've been able to share my experiences with you and my tips as well. So keep busy, exercise, be with your friends and your family, and you'll get through it in a breeze. That's all I have for today, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to see some more. And hopefully in my next video I'll be doing a little bit more with Wolvie, so we can all get to know him a little bit better. Hey. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!